In this exercise, we have to formalize 3 English statements which are connected, and therefore we have to use the same Boolean variables which we are going to introduce. So if you look closely, you can find the same atomic statements like I go to the swimming pool or I was partying last night and so on. Okay, so let's introduce variables for them. Let's introduce the variable s for I go to the swimming pool. Let's introduce another variable, let's say w for I must wake up late, or I wake up late in general. I wake up late. And actually, this is just a side note. You don't have to deal with such words like I must or I cannot, or you don't have to deal with if something happened in the past or it will happen in the future or in the present. Just fix the facts, the pure facts in your Boolean variables. Okay, and I need another variable for parting. So P can represent the fact that I was partying last night or in the present, it doesn't matter. I was partying. Okay, great. Now let's look at the sentences, and it's easy to see in the first sentence that we have to use implication because you can find the word if here, and yeah, so it's easy to formalize this first statement since I have to use the operator for implication. This is the double arrow. Left-hand side of the double arrow can be represented by the variable s. I go to the swimming pool. If I go to the swimming pool, then I must not wake up late. So, of course, I have to use the variable w, but be cautious because in this part, you can find the not word, which, so to say, negates the meaning of this part. So this is a new connective which is called negation, and the notation of negation is this broken line, which I can use now in front of w. So let's read the formula out. It says if I go to the swimming pool, then I don't wake up late. Okay, this is done. So let's continue the second sentence, which contains the if word again. So yeah, it's sure that we have to use implication for the second sentence as well. But as you can see now, the sentence is a little bit mixed up because actually the statement which implies the other statement is at the very end of the sentence. I was partying last night. So this is supposed to be on the left-hand side of the implication, and this is the case. So let's put the variable w, which means I was partying last night, to the left-hand side of the implication. This one implies the other side, which is represented by, again, sorry, I was wrong. So partying last night is represented by the variable p, and on the right-hand side, you have to put not w, so you have to use negation again. Be cautious with English sentences because sometimes they just swap the two operands of operators. So it's your responsibility to put everything in order, every operand in order. you are responsible for recognizing what is the correct order. For example, here in the implication, what implies what? Parting implies that I don't wake up late or early. Oh, yeah. We have to be even more cautious, because in the first sentence, I was using the word late, and this was the same what I was using here when I defined the variable w. However, in the second statement, I'm using early. So I cannot wake up early. What does it mean? It means I will wake up late. So basically, this means that you don't have to use negation here in the second sentence. P implies W. If I was partying, then I will definitely wake up late. Okay, third sentence. This seems quite easy. Why? Because you can find the word or here in the roughly middle, which is another very important logical connective called this, sorry for my ugly handwriting. So this is called disjunction, and is denoted by this V. So this is operator for disjunction. And now it's time to formalize the third sentence. This morning I did not go to the swimming pool, denoted by negation S. So I did not go to the swimming pool, or I was not partying last night, so you have to negate P. Yeah, this is the solution. So as you could see, you have to be really cautious. You have to read each and every detail in those sentences. And you are in particular responsible for putting every operand of those operators in order.